How to tell if somebody who's waking up is actually grounded or not. Hello, I am Valeria Maritza, your host here at Healing Through You. So many people are waking up now. I just spoke a little bit earlier about everybody being activated with all the downloads that we have already received this past few months and how we have been getting sick. We have been releasing the old energy so that the new programming can now get activated within us. So, what does that do for us as the collective? So many people are waking up. So many people are aware of new abilities that they're receiving. But here's the thing. If you are not doing the inner work on your own, on yourself, then all of these beautiful abilities that you are receiving, that you're being activated with, are going to come from a place of your hurt. It is so important that if you're seeking help, if you're seeking counsel or somebody to mentor you or someone that you can see, that you look for someone who has already at least began doing the inner work. Because when we don't do the inner work, then everything that we receive and we share with others comes from our hurt perspective. That is the key in finding out who is really resonating with you, really has done the work and put in the hours, the time to really heal before they start sharing. It's okay to share. That's how we grow. But if you're looking at people on the internet, which you're going to see a lot more of this happen because everybody's just, like bursting out with their beautiful, amazing activations. But again, if you have not done the work or if somebody has not done the work, then you are going to hear things, messages, whether it's for the collective or for yourself, like if you're going to someone, that are based on fear. Fear does not exist in the higher realms. In the higher realms, five, six, seven, eight, all the way up, they don't exist because it's only love, joy, peace, play, ecstasy. That's what it's like. The fear part exists here in the 3D world. In the 3D world, we experience opposites. We experience the good and the bad. We experience everything has an opposite, right? So if you're experiencing something good, there must be a bad. If there's something bad, there must be a good. It's not like one is better than the other. If someone has not done the work, then all of the things that are coming out from their visions, from their voices, from the spirit that they're receiving are going to be tainted with whatever wound they have not healed within themselves first. This is why it's important to do the work first so that you can really serve yourself and others after, right? So if you see anyone that's talking about I received this message, I see this happening in the world, and it has fear attached to it, then that fear is coming from within them. And it is their fear that is being projected out with the message that's coming through. I'll give you an example. There's so many people talking about chaos and the end of the world. If you're talking about end of the world and hurricanes or all kinds of disasters, the world splitting or the world ending even, right? That is coming from a place of fear. It only instills fear in yourself and others. It's not serving anyone, right? And there are other people who are talking about the same exact thing, and it doesn't sound scary. It's like the world's going through its own transformation. The earth is doing its own transformation. There has to be movement. All this movement is good because it needs to release what no longer serves it in order for new stuff to come up. You see how it sounds completely different, right? That is coming from someone who is grounded and healed within before they're receiving the same messages, right? So one message is like, oh, there's going to be turmoil, right? And let's say, for example, an earthquake, right? It just shakes the earth, it moves things out, and people can get hurt, right? But that is part of the cycle of the earth. And if you put in like, there's going to be a big earthquake, and then you put all this fear out there, I'm not saying that there is or there isn't. I'm just saying if someone is saying that because I've seen it, I've heard it, then it puts fear like, oh, you need to save up, you need to stack up, you need to do all of these things. Need to. You don't need to do anything. The only thing you can do is go within in your heart and know for sure that you are always supported and taken care of. So if there needs to be a shake of the earth through an earthquake, then perhaps that earthquake is not as big as or scary as other people might be seeing or perceiving or seeing that it might come, right? Maybe it's not going to be where you are. Maybe it's not going to be as disastrous as other people are painting it. In your world, when you do the inner world, the inner work, in your world, when you do the inner work, those things don't touch you from a place of fear. It serves you to get you to the next level of knowing that you are always supported, loved, and guided and taken to the next place that is the best for you, your soul's growth and expansion. I hope I'm making myself clear with this. Let me know in the comments. I know it's going to be a little bit controversial here on some of the things that are coming through. I am not filtering, so I'm just saying what's coming through. Let me know in the comments. Again, take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. This is intended for us to open up and see what else is there. It is not a prediction. It is just a place for you to see the world from a different perspective, right? And to understand that not everything that you see out there is your truth. It's only your truth if you make it your truth. And you make it your truth if you resonate with it. And you resonate with it if you're really liking it or believing in it, and it's making you feel good, not fearful. If you're resonating with it in a place of fear and you're going down that spiral of feeling more and more fearful for what you're hearing, yes, you are vibrating at that lower frequency, and this is why you're resonating with it. However, you are asked to go within, to go into your heart, to feel into what is actually true for you. And then make a decision. That's how you can raise your frequency. That's how you can move up and get yourself out of the space of fear. I hope this makes sense. Let me know in the comments and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.